this shit should be done every day. Okay? And one thing that you're going to do, not only is the kind of thing that has to be done every day, because you don't know what kind of chips are stuck under this vise. And if you got too much, you may be able to cram it side to side, but there's going to be a tilt. And one very important thing when you are cramming a mill, you never, ever cram it on top of that vise. It always has to be on the table. Now, over a period of time, you're going to learn how to cram it straight on the table, just on the 4 blocks. Right now, until you get your technique and until you really have a full understanding, you can use a cramming plate. Okay?
What chapter is that? Where's the cram?
None.
Just like the first final way.
None.
What do they say on YouTube?
Cramming means balancing the head of the mill to the table. Okay? Now, I need an indicator and I need a holder.
What?
Who does not want to let me there? Fine, huh?
Hey. Come on. You need some other student? Some other unlucky student?
No, not unlucky, unsuspecting.
Unknowing.
That's what they call it. All right, so there should be only one way you're going to set this thing up. Okay, you're going to need this stem, the smaller of the 2 stems, and it goes on the top. It does not go in the back. It goes on the top. Okay, and secure it in. Then on your holder, it goes in the hole and you tighten it up. And you want it tightened so that it doesn't move. You want everything to be as stationary as possible.
Oh yeah, best part.
You worry me talking like that standing behind me. Okay?
I'm not behind you.
Now I want you all to come over here. Okay, because I want you to see what I'm going to be doing right now. Range of speed. Okay? You have high, you have low, and you have neutral. Okay? What you want when you are tramming the head of the mill is you want to put it into neutral. Now there's a little pin in here. Okay? So when that pin is in that hole, you know you're in gear. Make sure that you're in that hole. Just to be doubly sure, that's when you can grab the spindle and you can turn it, and if it's not in there, it'll snap into place. Right now, what we want is we want it neutral so that our spindle will spin freely, which is what we want it to do, okay, while we're tramming, all right? So when you are tramming, you're going to put it in neutral, all right? Is everybody with me so far? Now.
Get back over here, man.
Okay, now you want to keep your indicator as centered under your spindle as possible, so that you know where you need to be as far as center-wise. Okay, and in this case, you need to keep it the circumference of the tramming plate. And every time you move it, you're going to have to re-tighten this thing because it will come loose on you. All right? Now, with that, you're going to find some people that'll tell you to bring it down, okay? Fine, no problem, right? Me personally, I like to bring everything up. For the reason being is that you're fighting gravity, okay? So you're not putting too much pressure on your indicator, all right? Because I don't care if you spend $8 or $108. These all will break just as easily, okay? Now, I'm going to bring this up until it touches, and all I do is I kind of tilt my indicator just a bit, and I like to just touch the 0. All you have to do is have it touch. That's all you need to do. What? Yeah, you don't want to bring it straight into the plate or straight into the table. You want it at a small tilt. And like I say, yeah, but you don't want to angle it too much. Now I'm just going to touch my zeros. Okay? Now, first thing I do, once I've set it all in, okay? My side to side, yeah, that's off. Front to back, it's okay, but it's a little off, all right? So now, I'm going to drop this down. When you loosen these 4 bolts, okay? And when I say loosen, it doesn't mean you loosen them so much that you can move them with your hands. You want to be able to loosen it, okay? But yet keep it like barely snug, just barely kind of snug in there. For the reason being is that if they're too loose, right? Like if they're like this, when you go to start adjusting, it'll never stay. So that way you have a little bit of snugness, so it'll grip the mechanism inside. These 4 bolts will move the head side to side, moving this bolt right here. These 3 will move it front to back. Okay? So, here's the thing. I'm going to ask you all a question. When you set everything up, okay, basically you're taking a gamble on whether it's already trammed or not. Okay? That bolt, that push. Okay? Now, in pushing, I know that that head went from wherever it was, now it's definitely like this. See, I know that because I just pushed that bolt and I saw that head come this way. Right, the whole head. Okay, so now I know that this whole thing is tilted this way. Alright? So now, this is where you need to pay attention. I don't care